Hello, welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is my official kickoff video. Who am I? I'm J.E. Hunter. I've written a few books, mostly in the young adult fantasy series. This was the first book I wrote and self-published, so this one's initially called Tales of a Red-Headed Sea Witch, as you can see on the cover, but I eventually shortened the title to Sea Witch because it flowed better. So the second book was Broken Tide, third book Dark Shores, and the last book in the series, one of my favorite covers, Twisted Currents. Those books are all about a sea witch who ends up going to magic school when she discovers her magic powers. They're fantastic. So other than being a writer, I'd say I'm a creative, definitely a coffee lover. It took me a bit of time to decide what kind of coffee I wanted this morning, but I went with the chocolate raspberry and it smells amazing. I think I drink this coffee more for the smell than anything else. Some other books I wrote, The Torque, a little bit more romance series there, set in Scotland in the fog. I love it. I love writing so much. I love being creative. I love spending my days drinking way too much coffee and writing never enough words. Although for some people, maybe it's way too many words. I'm always hoping to write more than I do. I have a blog, www.jehunter.com, and on that blog I do a lot of writing prompts. I talk about how my writing's going, how I can be more productive, how you could be more productive. I talk about what I'm reading or things that just interest me, or I just share pretty photos. My blog is kind of a place where I just, share with the world what I want to share with the world, I suppose. And I think I have the same plan for this YouTube station. So long story about why I've decided to start a YouTube channel. Obviously 2020 was a crazy year and 2021 is so far much the same. And I like talking, I like visiting, I like sharing what I do. And one thing I've really begun enjoying with all the lockdowns and restrictions is watching other people's YouTube videos. And so I've really gotten into junk journaling. I watch junk journal videos like they're going out of style, which there's always more, thank goodness. I watch other creatives' videos. I watch painters, I watch artists, I watch writers, I watch people talk about books. I really, really like videos about tiny homes, tiny apartments, which I do not live in, but I find them so fascinating, and I think in another life I would live in a tiny apartment in Paris and still write books or poetry, which I've also been working on with the lockdown. Not that my poetry is very good, which is why I'm working on it. Maybe one day I'll share some poems on here. So yeah, so watching so many YouTube videos, spending so many hours watching other people has really inspired me to share some of my own life in case other people are looking for something to watch or something to do, or just want to listen to somebody talk about writing or the writing life or a coffee obsession. I'm just gonna have another sip. Yeah, it's still my favorite kind. Have you ever tried chocolate raspberry coffee? If you haven't, try it. If you like flavored coffees. My husband refuses to drink flavored coffees, but I think he's missing out. Yeah. It's coffee choosing time. So chocolate raspberry, French vanilla, chocolate raspberry, English. Totally drink flavored coffee all day. So where am I currently? This is my office slash the guest bedroom. Mostly my office, especially for the past year since we haven't had any guests. So that's been nice because I haven't had to clean it. So it's very messy, which means no tour today, but I hope to do a tour on another day maybe and show you guys what my writing office looks like. What am I working on when I'm not doing YouTube videos? I just released the first book in a new series called by Sapphire Light, and this series is called the Gemology Saga, and I am working on book 2, which is going to be called, surprise, By Garnet Glow, and I'm so close to the end of the first draft, and that's kind of my goal for today once I'm done shooting this video, is to actually go sit my butt in the chair and write and finish that draft up. I'm hoping to have that one out in a couple months. I just love that series. It's a fantasy steampunk series. It's a lot to do with mining and rocks and gems, which are all something that I also have worked in my other life when I'm working in the field of environmental engineering. So I love that fantasy world. It's so fantastic, and hopefully I'll share more about that with you soon. I also have some plans to share some stuff from my earlier books. I'm going to do some videos where I'm going to read from these books, maybe share some favorite quotes. I'm also going to do some videos where I'm going to talk about other books that I've read and favorite quotes from those books. But I really want to get into some creativity, talking about creativity, how to be creative and how to keep ideas flowing, because as a writer, I have never had an idea coming up with new ideas or new stories or anything. My problem as a writer is actually picking just one of those ideas and finishing it. So I think each writer has their own set of problems, and I'm kind of glad that I have mine. I love being creative. I love coming out with new ideas, and a lot of that is partly why I did decide to self-publish a lot of these series and these books, because I have so many ideas. I'm like, I just need to be done. I just want to finish them. I want to get them out, and then I can get my next idea started and start writing it, because my favorite part of the writing process is drafting, is starting a story. And I think a lot of people love drafting and love starting a story and love daydreaming and being in the world. I have met some people that really love rewriting. So when you sit down and start making everything better, I've learned to appreciate rewriting and I've gotten better at it, but it's definitely not my favorite part. My favorite part is coming up with all the new things, new magic, new world, new ideas, new characters, and all their quirks and interests, and that is my favorite part. So ideas, I love ideas. Ideas are my thing, and I would love to spend some time on this station talking about how to find ideas and how to feed those ideas and how to help them grow and develop and become something even greater. So that's it. I think that's enough for my intro video. I'll wrap things up here with another sip of coffee. And a cheers, and thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thanks.